I can't believe it.
Oh, Mike.
I was on TV!
Hi, we're just gonna start because if I don't, I never will. Hi, my name is Maddie. This is the MinnieapolisMouse channel. As you can see, that's what it's named. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram, which is also MinnieapolisMouse. Crazy, right? Anyways, you are welcome here. I have not made a video in a long time, and I'm a little nervous, so bear with me. And I'm very rusty, but I figured if I don't do it now and here, I never will when I'm actually in Disney. Anyways, after that spiel, I would like to start the video. Welcome. You're welcome here. You are loved. We love Disney. Welcome to my channel. As you can tell, I love Disney. And you're probably wondering why. You live in Minnesota. What's the point? None of my friends are really as into it except for my cousin, who you will meet. We all have our own story. And this is my Disney story on my Disney channel. So cute, right? This is my Disney story. And you're wondering, how did this start? Or maybe you're not wondering that because you don't care. Well, too bad. I'm gonna tell you anyways. It started probably when I was 1. You see Mickey and Minnie everywhere. And of course my parents dressed me up as Minnie for my first Halloween. I watched all the Disney princess movies. My favorite was Ariel when I was little. I just really loved it. And I would see the commercials to Disney World, of course, because they're always on, and they always have been on since the 90s, and I'm sure before. So I saw the commercials, I saw Dumbo, I saw the teacups. I wanted to go there so bad. I would dream about it and read those storybooks where it was like 2009 Disney must-dos, and it was like this big thick book. I can't even remember what it's called, but before I even went there, I was like, okay, I'm getting kind of obsessed with this. I'd ask my parents, can we go to Disney? It just wasn't working out for us. That's just the way it is for a lot of families, especially these days. It's so expensive to go. I'm blessed and fortunate to be in the position I'm at to be able to go. I don't take that for granted because of my story. So what happened was my brother, he was sick with some health problems as a child. It was difficult for my family, especially my parents and my brother, obviously. He was the one going through it. I will keep the medical stuff personal. Basically what happened was he had a life-saving procedure. He was doing a lot better, and well, he got to make a wish. He made the wish to go to Disney World, and I will always be grateful for that. Without that wish, I don't know who we would all be today. The first time I went to Disney was 2008, and I was in 8th grade. Yes, I was in 8th grade. We stayed at the Give Kids the World Village, and we had this cute little purple house. It was amazing. We were there for a week. It was incredible. I mean, unlimited ice cream. Are you kidding me? We got to meet Mickey and Minnie at the resort, and then we got to go to Disney. And we went to Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Animal Kingdom, Universal Studios, and for a touch of SeaWorld. We were there for about 2 hours. That trip was incredible. And I remember sitting with my dad on a bench at Give Kids the World Village on our last day. And I was like, man, I'm so sad. And I was crying, and I was like, I don't want this vacation to end. I mean, who would? And that vacation gave us hope. Again, that life would be okay. So of course I was emotional, but he said to me, which he probably regrets, if I wanted to go back to Disney World, I would have to work there. And I was like, bet. Oh no. This just started a whole thing. I didn't go to Disney my whole young adult life. I didn't go to Disney the rest of my school life. I didn't go in high school. I'm really missing the place. Of course, I love it there. So I start looking up some stuff on my first year of college, and I'm looking at Disney and thinking, oh, you know, what if I did work there for a summer or something? Is that something that I could do? Is that something that's possible? Oh, you bet your bottom dollar that it's possible. And I found a jackpot, in my opinion, the Disney College Program. If you haven't heard of the Disney College Program, it's something for college students to go work at Disney as an internship. That's what they call it, but where basically you just go work at Disney. They have people work in the shops and work in attractions, and some people get to be friends with characters. Some people get to work as a custodian. For me, as a Disney College Program student intern, I was a lifeguard, and I thought that worked out good because I had been a lifeguard for 4 years in my hometown, and I taught swim lessons, and it fit really well. I really enjoyed it. So I went to be a lifeguard in 2015 at Disney, and I did the Fall Advantage program. While I was working there, my love for Disney just grew and grew. My appreciation for it was the strongest it had ever been, because it was my second time at all these parks, and I had never even been to Hollywood Studios. It was just like a whole new experience going as a 20-year-old adult, being with people your age and living in a state that's so far from home, and everyone's relying on each other and loving each other. It's just this amazing community that you don't know until you've been there. The Disney College Program is the thing that made me love Disney the most, because of the friends and truly the family that I've met down there. So I worked as a lifeguard, and I can tell more about that story in time. My work locations were Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge and Coronado Springs, and that was amazing. Animal Kingdom Lodge, you get to work at a pool right next to giraffes. Like, what? How do they expect me to watch my water if there is giraffes right there? Excuse me. That's crazy. We also worked by stinky flamingos. Not my favorite, but it was also very cool. And Coronado Springs was amazing as well. I mean, that's still one of my favorite resorts. It was awesome. I became so close with my coworkers now. At this time, I don't see or talk to them very much because we live all over the country and all over the world, truly. And that kind of sucks, but we will always have those special memories that no one can ever take away. It truly was the most magical time of my life. The Disney Golden Age, as I like to call it. Well, I did that until January 2016, and I thought about extending, and I was accepted to extend, but for some reasons, which I can go into with my lifeguarding video, I decided to go home, back to Minnesota. And I'm very grateful that I did, because I met one of my best friends who's in the other room probably being like, who the hell is she talking to? And I met some amazing people back home, and I learned so much about life and love, and everything you do and every choice you make in life is the right one at that time. And I missed Disney. I missed it a lot. So I had to go visit Disneyland. So I went to Disneyland for the first time in March of 2016. It was incredible. I was only there for 2 days with one of my close Disney College Program friends. We had an amazing time, and it was different but the same as Disney World. It gave you the same feeling. So I went to Disneyland. It was amazing. I came home. I worked. I went to school. I partied. I was wild, okay? Don't judge me. We've all been there. A couple years go by. I go back to Disney World in 2017 for a vacation with my cousin and our other cousin, and we had a wonderful time. It was so good to be back. And then in 2018, I decided I want to go back. I want to work at Disney. I want to see what working and actually living in Disney is all about. So I moved. And I moved with one of my close Disney College program friends and a couple other roommates. And it was interesting. It was not like the Disney College program. It just didn't have the same feeling. It just was more stressful, and finances were just more difficult to keep up on because I was paying more bills. Not being in the Disney College program, I had my car to deal with. We had a house that we rented, and that was amazing, but it was difficult. And I worked in merchandise while I was there, and I was placed in Disney's Animal Kingdom, so you can see a theme here. And it was fine. It had its ups and it had a lot of downs, and I missed my family and I missed my friends. I missed my cousin, who is my best friend, and I miss Carly, who is also one of my best friends, and I miss my parents, and miss my grandma. It was too difficult. It was too permanent, and I think that's what changed it. Then the magic started to fade, and I knew I just had to go back home. So I decided to pack up and go back home. Oh, and I forgot to say, so I moved back to Disney in July of 2018, and then I moved home from Disney in January of 2019. It was a great decision, and I've been home ever since, back to Minnesota. And then I went back to Disney in 2019 at the end of the year. Yes, that's correct. I'm just like, whoa. I went back in 2019. I went for my birthday, and then I went back again in 2021 in October. And so we were there during like the Halloween season. But that time we only did Magic Kingdom and Epcot, and that was nice. It was nice to take our time more in Florida and check out different parts of Florida. But I'm excited to announce that I'm going back to Disney World in 22 days. Woo! Gotta do the Disney dance, do a dance, do a Disney dance, do a dance, do a dance, do a Disney. Anyways, I'm so excited because we're going in 22 days. We are going for the holiday season, which is my favorite time to go to Disney. I'm going with my cousin, who is my best friend in the whole world. We're going with her boyfriend, Sean, who's awesome. Oh, and my cousin's name is Stacy, so you'll meet her soon. And then we're going with my boyfriend, John, who has never been to Disney ever, which is crazy and awesome and amazing. We have this chance to build new memories together, and it's so exciting. And the exciting part is I'm going to be filming it, so make sure you follow along for my Disney vlogs. Every episode will be very exciting during the time of those Disney vlogs. So we're gonna start off on Monday at Epcot, so get excited. I'm excited. I'm ready. And it's gonna be a busy rest of the month, but hopefully you'll be seeing from me soon. Hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more of me. Just some basics on everything. I'm planning on uploading on Mondays because my name is Maddie, and I just think that's cute and it makes sense. Thank you for listening to my ramble, and I'll see you on Mondays. Just have a magical darn day. Have a zippity-doo-dah day. Rest in peace, Flash. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Enjoy, and remember, you are always welcome here.